Hi, Cheese. Sorry if you guys heard that kind of loud vacuum. There was a huge spider on my windowsill, and I hate spiders, so I had to use the vacuum to suck it up and then put it in the garbage disposal to make sure it went bye bye. I normally my husband gets rid of them because I absolutely detest them. Like I have severe arachnophobia. Like even thinking there might be one in the house, like keeps me on edge all day. Okay. Oop. Hi, Jameson. Thanks for the first time chat. No. As long as they stay outside, they can be friends. Oop, my audio decided to kick in. Um, Thank you for the follow, Jameson. Yeah, as long as they stay outside, we can be friends. Inside, you have to die. Yeah, I don't. No, no. Ugh, spiders just give me the heebie jeebies. Okay, I'm trying a couple different things with my audio, so if I'm like crazy loud, let me know. Um, I'm still not sure if that countdown worked because I'm the way it looks for me is it continues to look like it starts to count down before I post it. So I'm not sure if it actually starts at 3 minutes. Maybe I should change it to like 3 minutes and 10 seconds. This time, I don't. My stream is very basic. I don't have a lot of the stuff some other people do, like when you type in the prompts or whatever and things happen. I don't have any of that yet. Um, my husband said he's going to help me because he streams. So he said he's going to help me. But he's out of town this week at a conference. So I have to wait till he gets back. Okay, I have the other bouquet. And I meant to grab it and pull it down so I could show you at the end what they both look like. A troll carrot. Does he have erect carrots too? An erect carrot garden? Um, this is about 940 pieces. And there's only 4 bags, but like I say that, but there's really like 2 for each number, so, like 10 bags. And we have a bag of the stems. If it wants to open. Yes. Yeah, like the big bag and the baby bag. But then you also have like the 2 itty bitty bags. So yeah, I guess more like bag buddies. A bag, a small bag, and then the little bags inside the big bag. Like I'm gonna have to talk about your erect carrots all the time. Did everybody see the email this morning from Lego Ideas about the medieval set that's coming out? Really, I guess you can pre-order it. I think it said on the 1st. It's like a bridge and then like a tavern and like a watchtower, like all 3 things connect together. It looked pretty cool. It even had like little Viking shields. Another set I must get. Okay, like I said, there's only 4 bags. The first bag you make leaves and some flowers, and well, hopefully they tell me what kind of flowers as I go, because I'm horrible at knowing which one's which. So thank you to everybody who's watching or following, or I think now I need 10 followers to make affiliate. So I'm pretty excited. I'm very close. Oh, and I have a vase to put them in as I make them. I don't know if it's the right size vase though. We'll just have to wait and see. Just kind of throwing the bags on the floor. Oop. Another quirky thing. These leaves are pretty cool. They're a nice kind of deal. Okay, yeah, so really like 2 baby bags, a buddy bag, and a big bag for bag 1. Okay, it says we need 2 of our stems. Okay, 2 stems, and right off the bat we're going to make 3 leaves, so I'll try to do them together. That way I'm not going back and forth, back and forth. Oop, but those aren't curved ones. So how has everybody been? You know, since it's been a whole 12 hours since I talked to Carrot, or a little over 12 hours. How has everybody been? Anybody? Have you not slept again, Carrot? Like, we're soon going to have to just go over there and knock you out so you can sleep. I'd suggest a nap, but I'm not sure if that would make things worse. I was gonna stream tomorrow. Maybe it was last night, because I felt like I slept relatively good, and I slept about 6.5-ish hours, and I felt so tired this morning, so I don't know, maybe it's something going around. What was it? Oh, I was gonna stream tomorrow instead of today, but then I realized that probably wasn't a great choice, because I'll have 5,000,001 things to do tomorrow to get ready to go for camping, so I decided I would stream today instead. So I won't stream again until Tuesday, because we'll be away. And I'll probably do another set of brickheads and some sorting. I think I just got ahead of myself, talking and not paying attention. I did. I did it half right. Jameson, are you a Lego builder too? Do you stream? Let me click on your name so I remember to follow back. Follow. There we go. Did I only grab one of these? I'm not off to a great start today. Anybody doing anything fun over the long holiday weekend, depending on what kind of job you have? We're going camping, which means you can't day drink if you don't start in the morning. Or you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning, I should say. Okay. There we go. Two, 4, and 6. Oop, other one got hidden underneath there. There have been a lot of streamers this week doing streams to raise money for childhood cancer, I believe it is. They've been doing really good. I've been trying to check in on some of them as I see them. Okay, they have a little note tidbit fact that says the palm leaf element was first introduced in our Lego Pirates theme in the 1990s. Now it's repurposed to create leather leaf fern in the set, I believe. Okay. Some more. Okay. Yes, I guess I should say we're going glamping, not camping, because we have a big camper that we sleep in. But we're going with my mother-in-law and my faux sister-in-law. I say faux because she's not really my sister-in-law, but she basically is. Let's see. Oh, not both, just one. Well, I'm glad you finally got some sleep, Carrot. Oh, for some reason, I keep fighting like these aren't straight. Don't look straight to me. Okay. So that's our finished leaf. Well, almost finished. I got to make the stem portion of it. Okay. Then a literal ton of these connector pieces, like 21 of them. let's see if we got the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just want to say thank you to all the people who are watching my videos even after I finished like the live streaming of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then we put our stem on. So this is it completed. Stick it in my, I think this vase here that I picked maybe a smidgen too tall. Okay, our second leaf, and I have one more to make. I took a guess with how many to pick up instead of counting them all out, because it's a lot. 21. Six. Where are you? Oh, there's the other one. I perked up after I had some coffee and a little bit to eat, though, this morning. Let's see. Okay, and there is our third leaf. Like I said, I picked a vase that I just had around the house, but it is too short. I wonder, no. And it may not be so much that it's too short. I think it's just shaped slightly different than my other one. Okay. I wish they listed like which flowers it was. I don't know what this yellow flower is we're making, but we're going to make 2 of them. So let's grab 2, 2, and 2. Oh. And start by putting them on correctly, instead of assuming. Turns out, we just do the same thing I undid on the other side. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then that's how that looks kind of when you get all those little pieces on there. They're going to hold the petals eventually in place. Come on. I like building the flowers. I have, like I said, the original bouquet, and then I have the Birds of Paradise set, the oh, what are they called now? The little succulent. That's what it is. The little succulent set. I have the orchid. I don't have the bonsai because I wasn't sure if I really want to mess with all those tiny little leaves, truly. So I hadn't gotten that one. But I want to get all the like little individual ones they sell, like the lotuses and the roses and such. I want to get those. There's sunflowers. They're so pretty. And then I have seen many a people on Facebook share how they combine like all of the flowers that have come out so far. And they always look really cool. Okay, now we got our leaves, petals. And you may have to kind of realign some of those little ones you put on first. If they're not quite lined up right, it may not click in this spot. That's happened before. And I do leave them pulled out a little bit to make it easier to, get in there and do other stuff as the steps progress. Okay. Oh, look at these. That's really cool how it looks like the inside of a flower. And these. And the white ones. Okay. And it looks like they do kind of want the petals kind of more open, because they're like not even really touching in the picture. So probably as open as you can get them. And then we stick them on our stems here. So that is how those look. And they're pretty tall. I think on the back of the box it said like 17 inches or something. Yeah, this vase may be a smidgen tall. Oh, they have a little note here. It says, using existing elements in unusual ways is at the heart of Lego building. Oh, it says here is a car hub is used to represent the stigma at the center of the Welsh poppy. Oh, it's a Welsh poppy. So yeah, that on another set would be a car hub. That's pretty cool. I love how they kind of morph things to fit the different sets. Okay, they aren't telling us what this is, but it's like those kind of like the things we built on the dried centerpiece. Those kind of real tiny flowers, but they have tons of little blooms on them. And again, we're going to make 2 of them. So I will try to build both simultaneously. If you are also a streamer, let me know, and I will follow you back if I don't already. And I will try to give you a shout out. Like I said, I don't have like my bots or anything set up, but I will definitely, tell everybody to go follow you. Okay. we do want them lined up. Worried about pushing these down too far. Okay. That is how these are looking so far. Not much to write home about. But we will see as we get, oh, now it wants 5. So that means we gotta find 10. 2, 3, 4. I guess I just want 2 on each. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 30 of these little white flowers. That is a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So really 6 in each set. So we'll try to divide them up that way. Makes it easier to count them too. Okay. This one I didn't double up right away because it's a ton and I'm not sure I'd have room for all of the pieces right off the bat on my book here. I'm always worried about bending these. These and like the leaves they use like on the A-frame and on the tree house. I'm always worried about bending them. Okay, so we put 3 on and 3 on, and then we stick them inside of each other, kind of opposite, obviously, or else there wouldn't be enough. That's kind of how they turn out, and then you stick them like this. Okay. It has been blessedly cooler than it has in like a month, finally. Okay. There we go. There are a ton of sets coming out next month, and I am super excited. tomorrow. There's supposed to be Harry Potter ones on sale and all kinds of, you know, if you're a Lego insider or whatever, even if you just buy, if you spend so much, you get, you know, extra prizes, extra goodies for shopping with Lego. If you like this set, as always, I have included the a link for it in the title. Be sure to check it out. Okay. This one in the middle, and then we have one more, and then I'll show you what these look like completed. Then I'll still have to do it again for the second flower of these. But I'm liking the way these are turning out. These are really cute. It unless it says it on the next page, unfortunately it doesn't tell me what kind of flower these are. But if you know, feel free to share. I can look towards the beginning of the book as well. They might tell me. Okay. Trying to turn it and it just wants to turn the little stem thing underneath. There we go. Okay. That is how that kind of turned out. Like I said, it still doesn't on the stem. It's just like the little thing. Okay. Now all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I do that right? Yes. Gave an extra one. And then I'm just going to pick up like all these white flowers because there's a ton of them. Not even bother going to count. If I wind up with extra, I'll just push them off. Okay. There we go. Hi, Steele. How have you been today? Give me 1 second and I will show you the ones we've already gotten done. We haven't gotten many done. Really just one type of flower and a leaf. These and like the leaves they use like on the bonsai set and like the tree house. It's just these two pieces really. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like bend them out of shape. Oh, we have something new. I gotta wait for it to pop up on my thing. I heard the oh, come on. Oh, there it is. It just didn't show up the same way on my thing over here. Hello, Noah. Welcome. How are you today as well? Okay. Did I just... No, okay, I did it right. Now I'm confusing myself. I always worry about, bending them. Okay, so we made 3 of these. And I found a vase laying around my house to put them in. But it's either too tall or not shaped correctly. And then this was the other, the only other flower we made. It said is a a Welsh poppy. So it's pretty cool. And it doesn't say currently what kind of flower this is. I have no idea. But yeah, I worry about like bending these, because these are like the softest plastic that any of the Legos are made out of. And I'm always worried that I'm going to put too much force and I'm just going to bend it out of shape. Welcome in, Noah. Tell us about a bit about yourself. Are you a streamer as well? Yes, he did, Kaz. I made sure to follow him back. He followed me, gave me a follow, so I followed him back. Thank you for sending another person my way. And I will type to you in a minute. Kaz is at work and she can't hear me because she can't have headphones. So I always have to, I type her messages out to her. Okay, there we go. I remembered my little phone thingy today as opposed to last time. But yes, Noah, tell us about yourself. Are you a streamer as well? And if you stream, what do you stream? If you're at work and can't type or can't hear me, that's okay too. Yeah, I love the way the flowers turn out, but I agree the small pieces are not always my favorite. I'm so close, Steel. I'm so close. I think when I looked before the stream started, I needed 11. But I don't know what I'm at now, so. But yes, I'm so happy. I mean, and I've been trying to dip into everybody else's streams and like spread the word. Well, I mean, I like other people that don't just do Lego. Like, there's a couple people I've liked, like meeting through Kaz's stream or like Carrot's stream or Mr. Harold's stream. But I try to. I mean, because I like other things besides just Legos. So, like, I like to do the diamond dots. I mean, my mother in law does them a lot, but I mean, I have a ton done. I haven't done one since we moved, though, because, you know, I didn't want to start one too close to the move and then have to carry the beads with me. And then I just haven't, I've been trying to get this going. But, I mean, I could do that for a stream, too. You guys, I mean, I wonder how many people really want to sit around and watch me glue tiny gems to a page, though. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I love doing it. It is a great, like, mind wipe. Like, I have to put, like, no thought process into it. It's like paint by numbers with gems. So there's the second one of these. Let's turn the page and hope they tell us what it is. Oh, it does. It says, the nickname Queen's Anne's lace traces back to an old saying that flowers would bloom for Anne, Queen of Great Britain, from 1702 to 1707, and her ladies-in-waiting as compliments to their lace dresses. So that's pretty cool. That's what these are. Queen's Anne's lace. Okay, we need not those, these. A ton of these, like 24 of them. because I mean, sometimes it's interesting. Like, I don't crochet, but like watching how you figure out how many rows to make it like so that it looks right, and like especially the talent it takes to not have a pattern when you start and just go for it. I love that. I could not do it. Like I said, I crocheted strictly from a pattern, and I'm not sure it turned out right. Uh, but there are tons of things people stream. I really, I mean, I sew, and sometimes I like to watch other people who sew to get like ideas or something I'm not quite comfortable doing because I'm not sure how to do it, or it makes me nervous to do it, that I'm going to mess it up. To watch somebody else do it and see how they do it when it's like second nature to them because they do it all the time, like zippers. Zippers scare me. Like installing a zipper in a garment freaks me out. So watching somebody else do it as they're doing it part of their project, and they're like, hey, this is how you do it. This is how you can make it easier on yourself. That's great. you know just watching other people, and then you can kind of like figure out how to do it for yourself by watching them. I like it. Or you can even ask them questions like, hey, I'm new to doing this, what do you suggest as like a beginner thing? you know that would be interesting. Like, you know they may have too been nervous about doing it, but now that they've done it a bunch, they have, oh, well, I did it this way and that was so hard. Let me tell you how I've done it since then, and it's so much easier than that. You know what I mean? Like, just any stuff like that. So I like to watch people who don't necessarily do the same things I do. Like, I'll go on YouTube and look up people doing stuff. It's the same thing, except now they're live and you can actually like talk with them and have maybe like an immediate answer instead of hoping they get back to you if they see it. So, listen, I do anything to avoid zippers. Buttons too, because while my machine has a thing that will literally like make me buttonholes, it doesn't seem to work each time with the ease they make it seem like it should. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, whatever, but I bought they're called cam snaps. They're like plastic snaps. And I have them in every color. And I will use snaps instead of buttons. So even if it calls for buttons, I'm like, it's okay, I'll just put snaps on it. And that's the second one of the Queen's Anne's lace. Okay, and then these are just a couple little extra pieces. It says the next in bag 2 is the cornflower. I'm gonna say that one wrong. Pencil. I don't know. And then some lavender. It says the brightly colored paper-like cornflower decorates fields and gardens alike in white, pink, and blue from early to midsummer, particularly in Europe, North America, and Asia. Carrot holes. Its delicate fragrance and nectar attract butterflies and bees, making cornflower an alluring companion to your vegetable garden or orchard. And then it says lavender, an evergreen shrub with bursting pops of purple colors and a soothing aroma. The ornamental lavender is at a purposeful as it is decorative. Native to the Mediterranean and the Middle East and North Africa, it is widely used as an aromatic culinary herb for distillation of essential oils for cosmetics and in herbal medicines. It also helps get rid of mosquitoes. We think we have like 4 raised garden beds going right now, and my daughter has some watermelons in like just like a little bucket low to the ground, but not in the ground. Um, and our next thing, and the other, we have cauliflower, broccoli, and lavender to plant, but you have to plant them like later because they don't do well with super hot weather. So you either plant them really early or really late in the year. So, but they can start being planted next week. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to plant some lavender right by the back door and hope that it helps keep away the horrible, horrible mosquitoes. I'm so tired of mosquitoes. Okay, so those are the two things we're making next is the cornflower pencil and the lavender. There's another word, but I'm pretty sure it's French and that I will murder it if I try to say it. So we're going to save everybody that trouble. Okay, it doesn't say multiple of this one, so we will go with that. You got to be careful with all your carrot holes or little bunnies are going to come along and eat all your carrots. Try to make sure I get this kind of on there the way they want it so it looks right. Okay. I'm guessing this is like the little center. Sorry, my mouse was stuck on something and it kept highlighting it and it was messing me up thinking I was missing a comment. 2 and 3. And look, little wrenches. I love how many sets and how many different ways they find to use these little wrenches. Like they're literally in like every single set somehow. Okay, some more wrenches. Okay, and then some more of these white petals. Come on. Okay, then a purple middle, then a leaf, and an angle. Hello, carrot. Okay. One of you and a leaf. Okay, that's how that's coming along so far. That's a pretty neat flower. And then, oh, I was like, well, that's not going to connect together. Just a long stem. Okay, now we're going to build two of the lavender, I want to say. Make sure. I guess that wasn't the cornflower. That was a different one. They just didn't tell me any information about it. No little tidbits like on the other two. Okay, it wants us to make two lavender. So I'm going to try to make them at the same time like I've done with the others. Woo! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Tricky part, trying to get all three of these even. Let's slide them on there. Yep, there it went. Oop. Ugh. Trying to push it down and I pushed it right out of my hand. Okay, so that's how the middle of the lavender's kind of looking. And then a ton of these purple leaves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Carrot keeps popping in and out. He was in as cheese earlier. Yes, definitely if these little pieces are not your deal, you probably want to skip flowers because all the flowers have tons of little pieces. I not so secretly love cheese. We always have a ton of cheese in the house. But this way you can be on with both. You can be carrot and cheese at the same time. So I don't know what it is. I find that leaving these, oh, they did want it twisted, kind of. Leaving the little pieces, like the little pieces that look like flowers, kind of upside down, and then just kind of smushing the leaf thing into the bottom. I find that easier than trying to pick up the tiny little flowers and set them on the leaf. I don't know if that's a tip or trick, or you can try it and see if it works for your hands. But I find that easier because the leaf is bigger and kind of easier to hold. And so you're just having to smush it into the little item. Good luck, Carrot. That's no Gouda. I know you were way tired at the end of your stream. Okay, there's how they have the lavender looking so far. He was getting kind of sassy last night. All easily offended. Ah. Remember, Carrot, we tease you out of love. I tone mine way down for my streams. Like, normally I say all kinds of stuff, but you're never sure who's like lurking in your stream. And then I don't want to offend somebody, but really, I am way sassier and sarcastic and whatever else you want to call that in real life, in person. I like to be as surprised about what comes out of my mouth as the people who hear it. There's no like, I don't. Okay, this is the second lavender. Okay, let's see. One and one. I resemble that, a middle aged woman. But I have been sassy and sarcastic and probably too mouthy for my own damn good all my life. So I can't blame it on being middle aged. Okay. Middle aged women, chances are, have children. And so they need to be able to have comebacks and sass and be able to pick on you just to make it through the day. Moms are people too. Moms are the best type of people. We always have snacks in our purse. I don't know a single mom who doesn't have snacks and the oddest things in her purse. Yeah, like band-aids, antibacterial wipes, regular wipies. You want snacks? We got 5 kinds of gum and chapstick in there. My husband calls my bag the Mary Poppins bag because things just keep coming out of it. There doesn't seem like there should be room for it. Okay, so these are the two lavender, which if you've seen the original set, the lavender on that set is much different. Okay, and now we're going to do the cornflowers plants. Flower. Yeah, especially when you have like little kids, and forget if you. So there are different types of mom, and all types of moms are great. The There's such crap around moms. Like no matter what you do, it's wrong. If you breastfeed to somebody else, you're wrong. If you don't breastfeed, you're wrong. If you has set a schedule, you're wrong. If you let them run feral, you're wrong. Like there's just no good way to be. You can't be right. You're always wrong to somebody. And God forbid you enjoy going out with adults and don't want to just live your life around your children. I personally detest all the crap they sell, like t-shirts, mugs, cups, everything, like mommy life. No, I am a mom, but that is not my identity. Like I enjoy being a mom, but it's not my identity. It's not who I am. I am still a person without them. And I think it would be hard. Right, like some people expect that once you have kids, that's it. That's your whole identity. And much of my life does revolve around where they need to go and at what time. But that does not mean that that's all I see myself as. And a lot of people think you should. Yeah, it's no matter what you do, you're wrong to somebody. Yeah. Definitely no matter what you do. Right. It's only, and in fact, like, truthfully, it's a very small part of who you are, or at least to me, it's a small part of who I am. Like, just because I birthed other people does not mean that's, like the whole, I have a whole personality that has nothing to do with my children. Hey, Kevin. But yeah, some people feel like that should be your whole, sorry, I will get on a mom tangent like you have not heard. Yes. Like if you go missing for more than a day, mom friends are like, I wonder what's wrong with him. Or if you're normally somewhere at a certain time on a certain day and you don't show up, moms, like they'll be like banging down your door. They'll be like, "Excuse me, why weren't you there?" right? Like they just found out you had a cold and they're like, nope, nope, this won't do. You need food. Yeah. I think moms are the best type of people. Don't get me wrong. There are some moms that I'm like, I can't do that. I can't be that type of mom. Not that there's nothing wrong with the type of mom they are. It's just like, no, that's not my jam. Yeah, a life prior to children, and then you have a life after children. Once they're no longer in your house, or just even as they grow in age, even while they still live in your house, you take on different roles of how involved in their life you are. My favorite thing is people who have no kids, or it's generally men. They're like, well, you're just a stay-at-home mom. You don't have a job. You're right, I don't have a job. I have 75 jobs. Oh, yeah, you'll get me on a mom tangent. Yeah, they're like, you're just a stay-at-home mom. Like, why don't you stay home for like a week and you'll be begging me good to go back to work at the end of it? Yeah, I always joke, I never left. I don't ever leave my job. Yeah, I stopped at, well, I technically have three, but I have my oldest is like, let's see, 8 years, 8.5 between oldest and youngest, and like 6 between oldest and middle. So, and he lived with my ex husband. So, yeah, but my two youngest are born, they're only like 10 months apart. Or was it 20 months apart? I had her in January, and in December I was pregnant again. So they're 20 months apart. I like to call them conveyor belt children because by the time one is done with something, the other is right behind them. But it was like having twins. And people were like, I stopped at those after those two because I couldn't handle anymore. Like, it's important to know that about yourself if you're going to have kids, how many you could handle at a time. Plus, I always say this way they can't gang up on me because they're always afraid I'm going to take the other one's side. So they have a healthy fear of being the one singled out or left out. Like, they won't gang up against me because they're like, oh no, that could end badly for us both. We're not going to do that. Whereas if I had more, they could possibly group up. Yeah. I think it's because we're just built different. Well, I mean, everybody knows women and men are built different, but like, I think men want to fix stuff a lot. Like, presented a problem, you want to fix it. But there's not always a fix. Yeah. Like, not everything needs to be fixed. And you need to know, like, when to step back. Yes. More than two, you're a referee. I don't want to be a referee. There we go. Yeah, it's having kids and being a stay-at-home parent is definitely interesting. For us, like daycare just costs so much. So it really wasn't an option to keep working because if we would have spent more in daycare than I was making really. Like by the time the month was over, I've basically just paid for daycare, gas, and my lunches at work. Right. I may not get paid monetarily, but it is, people complain, I work 90 hours a week. Okay, how many hours are in a week? I work all of those hours. You know, they talk about how, like, or you see videos, about uh, sometimes guys complaining. You come home from work and she wants a break, and they're like, I just got home from work. I haven't left work. And I'm going to need a 15-minute break now that you're home so I can maybe pee by myself. Right? Like there's no vacation time, there's no sick days. There's no anything. And when they were really young, people were like, "Don't you want to go on vacation?" No. No, I don't. Because vacation just moves the problem from one place to another. I'm not on vacation. Now I'm trying to do the same things I do at home in a smaller area without every single toy they own. Yeah, momcation. I will leave and go by myself, but I don't want to take them with me. Okay, there is one of the was it cornflower. It said two, and I thought I was building two, but apparently that was just two for one. That's right, it's just one page back. But yeah, if you're a mom, you need to take momcations. Like, even if it just means staying at a hotel room like in the same town you live in for like one weekend and be like, listen, I need to get away. I need to do nothing. Yeah, we didn't go on a lot of like vacations. We would go camping. So, I mean, and we've always pretty much had a, you know, oh, sorry, Kevin, I missed your comment. Yes, we're building the wildflower bouquet, but we would take them camping. And so it was still kind of away, like it was a vacation, but we weren't like trying to take them somewhere where we had to like corral them per se. And we usually went with family, so there was, people to help. But I also firmly believe that or we, my husband and I, chose to have the kids. So it was our job. It didn't like matter that because we were suddenly around family, that meant that we didn't have to watch them and that somebody else would take care of it. No, I was still on top of everything. Uh, did they help? Yes. Was it nice? Yes, but I didn't expect them to like miraculously take over for me. Yes, we went for our second honeymoon, our 5 year honeymoon. We went to Disney by ourselves for a week. Highly recommend. Yes, and I mean, they're not overly joyed about the outdoors, but we also don't listen to them complain. And it wasn't like we just went camping for a weekend. We would go for 10 days. We would go from like, we get there on a Friday and stay through the following Sunday. So, I mean, it was still, quite a bit of time. It was a vacation, but it wasn't like a hotel room and trying to find stuff to do all day long and things like that. And the place we would go camping is right on the lake. So, and my in laws had a boat. So we would just take them out. Yeah, boating, water tubing, swimming, all the stuff. And we really only started taking them away. No, my kids don't do that. And some of it is me. I will admit, I am OCD and I don't like dirt and well, not like a germaphobe, but like cleaning them is like a whole process, especially when they're tiny. They don't like dirt. I also don't have runners to run naked through the house. Um, but yeah, I mean, they like here's the other cornflower one. Uh, but we really didn't start taking them on like vacations outside of that camping um till probably like a while, like I want to say about 5-ish years ago. We went to Disney with them, and that wasn't that bad. But we had a really great travel agent, so we could schedule like book all the dining at Disney because we did the dining plan with our tickets, and she helped us set up all the fast passes. So it was a little like organized chaos, but also they were old enough to understand standing in line. They didn't like, it wasn't crying. I mean, there were sometimes my feet hurt. I want to sit down. I was like, well, sit down while we're waiting in line. But yeah, we definitely didn't start taking them like on vacations other than that for a while. Like for a long time, it was just those kind of vacations, camping. Okay, I guess that's all it goes up. So yeah, now that they're older and can appreciate that they don't get upset every time they ask for something and they don't get it. Now that they can appreciate that, we definitely do have started taking them on like other vacations besides that. Okay. Here's our cornflowers. I like the way these turned out. They're like a dark blue and a dark purple. Oop. I forgot to put the tippy toppies on these too. There we go. So that's how those turned out. Like I said, I really like these. They're cute. I'm just kind of sticking them in the vase. I'm not trying to make it look pretty in the vase right now. And I will show you at the end, definitely, what they all look like grouped together. And I will get the other bouquet down, and I can show you that one too. Okay, so we're on bag 3. And there's a this flower is called a lupin. It says originally native to North America, lupins also thrive in the wild of the Mediterranean and Europe. Wildly diverse in color, their ombre spikes climb tall to attract pollinators' attention and ours across North American prairie, along roads, and in gardens all over the world. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, we haven't been like we went with friends with my oldest when he was like 7 and our first daughter together was only like 6 months. Um they had got in on like one of those things where like if you watch the timeshare thing, then you get the free vacation. So they had one and they were going to Disney and we only paid like 250 bucks to basically upgrade their room to be 2 rooms instead of 1. And then that year, military got in free to Disney one time that whole year. And the park, like a 4-day park pass, was like $100. So we paid 450 bucks plus gas to drive there, which we're in the South. Um, which really wasn't like a crazy a lot of money, especially 13 years ago. So that was the first time we went together. And then we went for our 5-year honeymoon. And then probably about 5 years ago with the kids for the first time, really. But I love Disney. I want to go to Harry Potter World, which I know isn't Disney, but it's Disney adjacent. Same area anyway. I really want to go to Harry Potter Land. But I love Disney. My kids, we went to SeaWorld while we were there. And I think we probably only stayed in Disney. Or I mean, in Disney. Now I'm reading your comment. We probably only stayed at SeaWorld for like an hour. And the kids were like, can we go home? Like, can we leave? Can we just go back to the hotel and swim? We don't want to be here. So they don't like SeaWorld, which I thought was weird because they love like zoos and aquariums. They didn't want anything to do with SeaWorld though. I think we tried to get in line for one ride and they said it was going to be like over an hour. So the kids didn't want to wait that long. So we thought we would go check out like the animals. They saw the stingray. They got to put their hand in and feel them. We walked down and saw the seals and they're like, we don't want to be here anymore. So that was definitely interesting. So we just went back to the hotel that day and swam, but we definitely need to plan another Disney trip. Okay, so we're going to make 2 of these lupins, which are like, oh, I guess you'll just have to wait and see what they look like. I've never seen these Legos before, though. Like this shape. Steel. I know you were talking about all your lounge fly stuff. I'm game, Carrot. I'm game. I will probably try to find a way not to bring my children. I know she's got a crazy amount. She got all the stuff. Yeah, I'll have to like craziest like 10 pairs. I don't have Instagram. I know, I know. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have the Tickety Talk. I have Facebook and a rarely used Twitter. Because I don't completely understand Twitter to begin with. You made an Insta just for stream. I have multiple Facebooks. I'm gonna be honest. I guess it's technically, they're all connected. You have like your personal Facebook, and then you have like the business Facebooks. Yeah, Twitter, X. Yeah, I don't completely understand it. And I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I have a Twitter, or as they're calling it now, an X, is because for book giveaways, you got an extra point if you shared it on Twitter. And I wanted all the points to possibly win all the things. So I created a Twitter account. That's really the only reason I have it. Is just to share book giveaways and get more points. Okay, Steele, I see you lurking. Have fun at your meeting. But that's honestly why I only have Twitter. And like I said, on Facebook, I technically have multiple because I have my main personal profile, and then you have like business profiles. I have one for my blogging, my book blogging, and then I have one where I was selling crafts I made, like my sewing stuff. So, I guess technically I only have one, but you know what I mean? Like you have the pages underneath it essentially. But yeah, I don't have Instagram or TikTok or any of that other stuff. And yeah, I guess that makes me old and a boomer. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't want to make another dang account. I spent enough time doom scrolling. I don't need another thing to log into and doom scroll. I will be honest, I thought about making an Instagram for my book stuff because they call it Bookstagram, and share all kinds of stuff in there, but it'd be essentially the same thing I already do on Facebook, just on another platform. So I didn't. I have Discord. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's kind of another. And I'll be honest, again, I only created it because this authors group that I'm involved in, um, and I, I read ARCs, the book before it comes out, because Facebook, people can report you on Facebook for stuff you say or pictures you share. In an effort to not have that happen to us and get shut down as a group, they moved it to Discord. So I created a Discord because of that. Like it was, to me, it was just another thing I might have to keep track of. Larry is old and doesn't care what people think anymore. You're Larry adjacent? What did you move? What did you move onto your work desk? Is it a Harry Potter Lego set that I'm going to have to come steal from your house? Did Lego secret your erect carrot garden? Are you going to stream? Do you have to make that like a thing? People have to redeem points and you whip out the carrots. Yeah, Larry doesn't have time for anybody's shit. He has exactly zero patience for your shenanigans and all the stories. He has all the stories from when he was uh, A cop. But again, he has absolutely no interest in shenanigans of any kind unless he is instigating the shenanigans. Like, he doesn't want your crap, but boy, will he start some crap. And the Larry. I'll be honest, I'm on Facebook like a ton, but with my book blogging, like I'm constantly checking in with different like groups I'm in. Oh. That's because you're Larry Jr. crazy. You're just a baby Larry. Okay, Carrot, have fun on your walk. Yeah, get back on there. Okay. Maybe he blocked you. Maybe he doesn't want you to see what he's doing on Discord. Maybe he made new friends on Discord. Maybe he said that man works too much and is never on when I'm on, so I made new friends. Okay, this is how these, let me make sure I'm not going to say that wrong. Lupins are turning out so far. Free time? What's free time? It feels like since school started up, I'm constantly like having free time, but at the same time not having free time. Like technically, I don't have to do anything during the day usually, but at the same time, it's like creating a new schedule, like waiting for when things are going to start, different clubs the kids are in and whatnot. Which I guess really isn't the same thing, but I have heard of that game. I think my nephews play it. It could be another game though. I only half listen when they tell me. Okay. One, then lots of little beads. Well, I'm glad with the time you do have, you chose to come watch me build flowers. Yes, the man child and the actual child, and then the other children started to play Project Zomboid again. Okay. It's not name calling. You're a man child, and we have an actual boy child. And the rest of you are children. I wondered if you were in the tractor. Okay, that's how that turned out with that new piece on top. I guess that is one nice thing about your job is that you can still listen in even if you can't like respond a lot. He's still got to pay attention even if he has the GPS. Oop, that's what I did. I didn't put. I mean, I'm calling him a child or them a child, and I'm sitting here building Legos, so I'm no better. I'm just saying. You can, in fact, be both. Like, I'm building Legos on the internet and then hoping other people watch me build Legos on the internet. We're all pretty much children, just in the different ways we show it. Okay. Here's the second one. Right. Some people throw in temper tantrums all the time, and other people are like, knock that crap off. Right? Like, you can have a 9 to 5, pay all your bills, and then come home and play video games. You're still an adult. You're just letting your inner kid out to relieve stress from that day job. Hello, Meku. Did I say that wrong? I probably didn't. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. 6, 7, 8. How are you today? That's good. Have anything exciting planned for the depending on your job long holiday weekend? I'm doing good. I am doing my stream today. I was going to do it tomorrow, but then I realized I had a lot of adulting to do tomorrow and that today would probably be better. So here we are. But we're making the wildflower bouquet today. We're going glamping So I got lots of stuff to do tomorrow. So I figured I would stream today since we will be away and I won't stream on my normal Sunday. Okay. Making sure I put these on there. Well, that's good. What Legos are you gonna work on, or are you unsure yet? Flowers down. Let's get that straightened back out. Oh, you design your own Legos? I'm not sure I have that creative ability. I think that I downloaded. Oh, that's cool. I downloaded the program you can download from like Bricklink or whatever it is to try to design your own, but I have not messed with it yet. But that is so cool. Yeah, the studio. I downloaded it, but I have not done anything with it. Um, yeah. And usually by the time I think about it, I'm like, I gotta get off the computer and go do other things. And then, of course, when I have time to mess with it, I'm not thinking about it. So I really need to like make a note to myself to at least open it and look around. Ooh. Okay, 4, 5, 8. That's pretty cool. I just follow directions. I sometimes tweak things a little bit, but I've never like beyond what like building with the kids where we just make a very generic house thing. Okay, I definitely will if I get up the courage to attempt anything seriously. But yeah, I mean, I built with the kids, but like I said, it's very generic house where you just with whatever blocks they've taken apart. I've never tried to make anything. 12. Do you put have you ever submitted anything like on the Lego Ideas page? Or do you just kind of make them for yourself? Oh, yeah. I imagine it can be unrebreakable. Um, I imagine it can be or could potentially be something that could be taken advantage of. I do try to go on there and vote for things, though. It makes me feel like I'm involved in the process. Yeah, I like to to go on and like go through and vote for ones that I like. And I like to see like what other people are coming up with, because some of those on there that I'm like, man, I would have never in a million years thought that you could make something and have it look like that and be made out of Legos. Like I said, I just don't have that that creative part. Crazy loves cars, like the speed champion sized cars, if that makes sense. I have built the bigger ones. I have quite a few of the bigger cars, like the Vespa sized and I call them shaggin' wagons, the VW buses. He likes those. I like the bigger ones just cuz it takes longer to build. I mean, not significantly longer, but yes, he loves those speed champion sized. I really like the two VW buses they have, mainly because like the whole side door pops open and they have like picnic chairs and it's essentially kind of like a camper. Now you're the seductive carrot. I don't Did that fix it? Cuz you were the cheese and the carrot and now you're the seductive carrot. If you could have pictures, you would need to have erect carrots. I know the military needs to pay us. There are like $1,000 worth of Lego sets I'd like to have, but money. Damn that money. Can't I just say I want them and then have them? Okay, so that was this step for these lupins. Okay, now we need 8 purple and 4 pink. How dare they hold out on us? Yeah. Well, that's like 1,000 in ones that are coming out this next month. Because honestly, like the two Harry Potter sets are like $800 together. Because what? The new one is 430 and the other one is 370? Is that what it is? For something? I don't know. A lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it's like $1,000 in the new Legos coming out next month. Not, there's a lot. There's a lot, a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see if I can make sure I get these on there right. Oh, but hey, while I was at Sam's Club yesterday doing my adulting of grocery shopping, they had the Venom Groot for like 40 or 45 instead of the 50. So, if you have a Sam's membership or someone you know does, check if your local Sam's Club has it. Save a little bit of money. It's not a ton of money, but any money is good money saved. I just popped this off. Now I gotta get it back on. Ah, yes, that's I need to change it. But yes, they also had some other ones. I can't remember what other sets they had there, but they had like a whole thing there in their like toy kid area. They had a bunch of different sets. Okay, so there's some petals on the lupin. It's gonna annoy me forever that they're a little crooked. Okay, now make sure that I twisted that right. There we go. Oop. There we go. These almost look kind of like helmets, but not helmets at the same time. These pink and purple pieces. Almost like maybe mining helmets. You know, like in another set, they would be like mining helmets. Okay, again, there's this one. Now the next step is basically more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But in other spots. Okay. Kind of fill in. Okay, crazy. Feel better. Okay, there's this filled in. That's kind of cool. I've not, I'm like, I think these might be my favorite flowers for this set. My OCD doesn't like that they're a little crooked, but it's hard to get them perfectly straight and then keep them perfectly straight. Oh, it just fell off. I thought it went for a ride. Nope, just fell off. there's the second one all filled in. Carefully move it. Okay. Oh, there's a little note. Said the minifigures who wore... Oh, they are helmets. These minifigures who wore these pirate hats back in 1989 could never have imagined that their fancy headgear would one day be used as lupin petals. They are hats. Okay, so now we're going to put these on a stem. You have to be careful holding them though. Okay, and now we're going to build some like more stem pieces at the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are probably extra. Yeah, build different size, basically extra stem to the bottom. Woo! So this one is, it kind of just barely fits on the screen, is that long. Oop. And then the other one is a little shorter. Okay. And then this one there we go. Yep, I said the same thing. Now he's the seductive carrot. Okay, it says the last ones, the flowers in the last bag that we're going to make are larkspur. And it says the larkspur gifts us eye-catching wildflower seas in blooming hues of blues across fields and gardens throughout the northern hemisphere. An annual species, it arrives in early spring, and along with its close relative, the perennial delphinium, adds height and an airy, elegant pop of color to your bouquet. And then the Gerber, we're doing 2 Gerbera daisies. It says, a cousin to the sunflower, the lustrous Gerbera comes in a rainbow of color variants. Native to South America, it is also known as the African daisy, Transvaal daisy, or the Hilton daisy. With its soft scent and majestic elevated crown brimmed with velvet-like petals, it radiates light in any garden, field, or bouquet. So we have our last 3 stem pieces, and then a buddy bag and a big bag. I don't think this big bag has a little bag in it, but we will see. Oh, it does. It has 1 baby bag in it. Okay, we're gonna build the larkspur first, and it only said doesn't say multiple, so I think we're just doing 1. Smooth this out a little bit. I do want to get the rest of the like single flowers. They don't sell them in a bouquet. They come with what, like usually like 2, maybe 3 in the box, and it's just that. I want to get those. They are on my wish list as well. I am not a flower person. I kill them. I cannot keep them alive very long. So I love the Lego flowers instead. Um, if you are a streamer, feel free to link yourself or let me know, and I'll get you linked. Share all the likes. We have green sausages. These sausage ones are one that gets reused a lot too. They change the color, and then it gets used in another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 sausages. Yes, he's a seductive carrot. I asked him if that was related to his erect carrots. Apparently, long enough steel. We have 6 sausages on our flour here. I know. Sausages in the carrot. I have my questions too. But I guess they're like mini stems, like mini curved stems. Okay, we're going to build 3 flowers to go on our big flower. To go on our stem. We have blue leaves to simulate flower petals. Okay. Now we're going to put our flowers on our sausage, if I can get it to cooperate. That went way too far. There we go. Maybe I have it upside down. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I will kill a flower. I will. It will not be pretty. I kill flowers. No matter what kind of like little stuff they give you to help them last longer, I kill them. Crazy used to buy me flowers, and I was like, I mean the nice ones where they deliver them to your door in that big box and it's all fancy and stuff. And I was like, man, I kill these things. And I feel so bad. Like, you can buy me flowers, but buy me like paper flowers or you know, something that isn't necessarily real. So now I get Lego flowers, which I am more than happy with because, like I said, I kill real flowers quickly. Okay, Steel. But yeah, so I much prefer the Lego flowers. They never die, and when you consider how much flowers cost, these cost a fraction of that. So yeah, I prefer these. They don't smell, but I also have terrible allergies, so the not smelling is not a downside. Yes, I love how like realistic they look too. Okay. Now set that aside again. Oh, this is how it's looking so far. And then now we're gonna build like the little bits that come through the middle on the top. So this way, this way, this way. But yes, if you're not, if you don't like sets that have tons of tiny pieces, the flowers definitely aren't for you. There are tons of tiny pieces. Okay. Another one of these. Okay, make sure I'm holding this right. Okay, that's how that attaches on the top there. Almost like parts of the flower haven't bloomed yet. Here's the word I'm looking for. Stick this little leaf here on the bottom. Another leaf. Now work on the stem. So this is how this one turned out. And again, this one was called, sorry, the larkspur. So the top is almost like ones that haven't bloomed yet. It's kind of cool. I'm definitely going to have to get a different vase to put them in, because the one I have is not working. Okay, now we're going to start on a Gerber, like a yellow one. And again, it only says one. It doesn't say there's multiple of them, so. There is another Gerber, but it's probably a different color. That's why we're only making one. Look at, it's a little basket bucket. And then we're reusing it like the base of the flower. It almost looks like a piece that would be like the crow's nest on a ship. And a steering wheel. This piece looks like a steering wheel on either a car or a ship. And it fits right there on top. Now 24 yellow paddles and 24 yellow wrenches. It's stuck to my finger. Oh, sorry, orange wrenches. This one almost looks sunflower-esque in its colors. Let's try to not drop any of these on the floor. So we're gonna put them on. Did I do that the right way? I think I did that the right way. It says these delicate little petals are actually minifigure oars. Yeah. See, they kind of look like oars, paddles. I'm gonna try to put on all these little wrenches first. 2, 3. I figure it would be easier to adjust them with no little paddles on them. Otherwise, it could be kind of hard to adjust them. Okay, it is a tight squeeze, not gonna lie. Like 11 just fit between the two. So, don't be trying to add a bunch of space between them. In fact, clip them right away as close as you can get to each other. I did clip them as close, and it's still gotta. I ordered them from Lego.com when they first came out, because it was right around Mother's Day, so it was my Mother's Day gift to myself, because I just buy my Mother's Day gift and my birthday gift and whatever else. I just buy them. No, that's not true. Well, to a certain extent it is. But, hello, time. Sorry if I butchered that name. But hello, welcome in. If you're a streamer, please let me know. I'm trying to spread the love. Steel and the Seductive Carrot are streamers. These do not want to stay on here. I'm going to be honest. Did I miscount maybe? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11? No. So I had ordered them from Lego. But like Target sells them. I've seen them a bunch of places. That's the deal. You can't push the little wrench things too far up. Then they spread out and become like too close to each other, like the angle changes. So you got to leave them kind of fanned out. But yeah, I got these. I ordered them direct from Lego. But like I said, I've seen them other places. The link is for Amazon. That it's in my description. And I want to say they're like $50. Yeah. I am not a Lego affiliate. So my links are for Amazon because I'm an Amazon affiliate. So let that choice be yours. But yes. They have other ones too. They have they have the 2 bouquets, which you get multiple flowers, kind of like this one. You get multiple different kinds of flowers within that bouquet. This one's the Wildflower bouquet. And then they have the original bouquet, and I forget what's in that one, but again, I will pull it down off the shelf and show you what that one looks like. But then they also sell where it comes with just like 2 or 3 of just that one kind of flower. They sell like roses, tulips, lotus, sunflowers. There might be some other ones, but I added those to my wish list, and they're not too bad. They're like $12 or $13 for just that one type of flower. You get a couple, and I have seen lots of people like on different Lego groups on Facebook do it where they have just the bouquets in a vase, or I've seen some of them. I'm missing a yellow ore. Sorry, I got distracted. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I put one too many, and that's why I was really having a hard time on this side compared to the other. Maybe I didn't lose one. Okay, let's try count again. No, I tried to shove too many wrenches on that side, that's why. Anyway, where they take like literally all the flowers that Lego has come out with, so the individual like roses and sunflowers, and then they take the 2 bouquets too, and they have them all like in a kind of squat oval bucket, and they must use like, like the flower, the green flower stuff you can buy at like the dollar store or whatever to like decorate or arrange your flowers. They must use something like that in the bottom to like keep it, or styrofoam to keep it, all angled the right way that they had, originally started with. But then they put literally all the flowers together. So, I mean, that's just, I love it. I think it looks so nice. So that's like my ultimate goal, is to have all the single flowers. And I mean, like I said, they make other flower sets. There's a Bird of Paradise set, but part of the set is you build a little pot and the flowers are coming out of the pot. They have a Bird of Paradise and an orchid like that, and the succulents come in like, I want to say it's 8 or 9. individual cubes and you can click them all together all kinds of different ways. I think I got those all on there now finally and spread out nicely. So this is what the Gerbera looks like. But yeah, they have, kind of, those two have their own pots, like you, or those other sets. You build it and it has its own pot, kind of like the bonsai tree. It comes in its own thing, so you don't have to worry about where you put it. But I like the idea of having all those flowers and then you putting them all together in like the bucket. Yeah, I have the two, and oh, sorry. Prior to that, I've had the original bouquet in its own vase, for like since I built it, like right after it came out. But yeah, that's what I want. I want all the flowers, but only Lego flowers, cause they don't make my allergies go crazy and they don't die. And I don't have to water them and remember to water them. That's the big thing. I will totally kill a plant. The bonsai looks nice. And same thing with the cherry blossom. Don't get me wrong. They look nice. They look beautiful. But I don't know if I want to mess with that many tiny leaves. I'm going to be honest. Because I would have to buy two of them so I could have them displayed with both sets of leaves. But I don't know if I want to mess with that many leaves. It's a lot of leaves. That has been my only hesitation with getting them. I don't know if I want to mess with that many leaves. Okay. Let's see if I can flatten this out and drag them on. There we go. Instead of trying to pick them all up. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I have a ton of Legos. If it's something everybody's interested in, I can do one stream where I kind of stream from my phone and kind of give like a tour of my Legos. Okay, that's definitely, it might be like a short stream, or, if I can figure out how to like use my phone as like a second screen, and that way then I would just cut out and I could keep streaming and we could go to like, building something, or however. But yeah, I have a ton. Sometimes I feel slightly embarrassed about how many I have because I'm like, oh, I'm an adult. And then I'm like, no, screw that. I'm an adult. Somebody left me unsupervised with adult money and nobody to tell me that I couldn't. I often feel like that in the craft store. I'm sure you can appreciate that. Feel like that in the craft store. There's nobody tell me no, I can't buy another 6 yards of fabric that I may never actually use. But it's just so pretty. It has to have it. Okay. Couple more leaves. So I don't know if it's loungefly or not, but I have the Harry Potter wallet that looks like um it looks like the Hogwarts letter. Like on one side it says um you know, for Privet Drive Harry Potter, and on the other side it has like the Harry Potter seal, like it looks like an envelope. I think it might be Loungefly. I'm not 100% though. So don't quote me. Boop, boop. I don't have like a bag or anything, but I have that. Okay, and this is the other one, and you can kind of decide how like closed you want the flower versus how kind of open and flat you want the flower. Okay, that was the last flower. Oh, don't fall. So let me tip my screen up a little bit here. So that is all of them built. Like I said, this is not the best vase for them currently, because it doesn't quite fit. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab the other vase real quick. This is the original set here, and it's got like needs to be dusted bad, but it's got like lavender and the big like roses, and it's got daisies, and I want to say these are like hydrangeas. I think maybe not. It's been a minute, but yes, this is the this set, and like I said, I have to find a different vase because those Queen's Anne lace flowers sunk right in. They did not. This is not the good vase for them. But I love the way this turned out. I like this lupin flower, just the way it looks. That's really cool. And I really like all of them. I have to say, I really love all of them. But yes. And then, like I said, they have a bunch of individual flowers on the website. And there's the birds of paradise, the succulents, the orchid, the bonsai, and the cherry tree. They have a lot of flowers. And like I said, I just like them because I kill real flowers. I cannot kill these. I can take them apart. I can accidentally drop them. But the great thing is I just put them back together. It doesn't hurt anything. Yes, they have sunflowers. I think the lotus was the last ones they came out with. Let's see. I'm trying to see who's on right now that I know. There we go. Had to get my phone to switch. Um, 9.5 and the local brick shop are on. And I know they're both taking part in the charity thing going on. Do we want to raid into them? Or is there somebody else you know that needs help getting to affiliates or only has a couple streamers on? I didn't look at that. I don't know if I can see that part on my phone. No, it doesn't tell me who, like how many people are following them right this minute. Yeah, you could put them all together too, just both sets together, and it wouldn't look bad. The flowers do go together. Mine need a cleaning. My old set needs a cleaning. I need to get in there, like a microfiber cloth or something that won't be too crazy. But yeah, you could totally mix match. You clean Lego? I dust Lego sometimes, or I just put it back on the shelf and ignore it. That's probably what will happen. More likely than not. I'll just put it back on the shelf and I won't acknowledge it. But yes, anybody have any suggestions to raid into? Like I said, I know the Brick Shop and 9.5 are on right now, and they're both taking part in the charity for children's cancer thing going on right now. But the Marvelous Tay is on as well, but it looks like they're playing a video game. And then Danny Fandoms is on. It looks like he's talking about Yoda. Any preferences to raid into? Or if you know somebody to raid into? If not, I think I'll do it into the Marvelous Tay. She only has like 5 followers, right? Or 5 viewers right now. So let's see if I just click on it. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm still figuring out how to do everything. Thank you so much for dropping in today and for hanging out with me and talking. And for any new followers, old followers, just really thank you to everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of the 5 million notifications on my phone. Hopefully you'll pop in again. Like I said, I probably won't stream again until Tuesday, and then I'll probably do like I have some more of the Harry Potter brickheads, and I'll probably do some sorting with it. Thank you for popping in. And have a great day. Thanks, guys. Bye.